Father Metzger, pastors of the Diocese of Fargo, faculty of Shanley High School, and my fellow graduates, and all friends and families in attendance. Greetings to you all, and thank you for being here today to witness and support us as we celebrate this grand event to commemorate such an incredible moment in all of our lives. Webster's Dictionary defines the word excellent as very good of its kind, eminently good, and first class. Excellent. I feel as though that's a word we hear all too often here at Shanley. Father Metzger has reminded us time and time again that we are meant to be excellent. We should aspire to achieve excellence with fervor. No matter what your plans are after high school, whether it's college, the military, or the workforce, I believe that our time here at Shanley has given each and every one of us the tools necessary to be excellent. Through our experiences, the memories we've made, the trouble we've caused, the good, the bad, the ugly, and even the infamous hall and uniform graces, we've learned lessons as a community, together through our faith, that will undoubtedly push us into the world with a shot to be something and do something truly excellent. We just have to use these lessons right. The unique thing about Shanley is the personal connections we have the opportunity to make with everyone in our school, not just other students, but with staff and parents as well. I can look around at all of you, my fellow graduates, and proudly say that I had real, substantial conversations with everyone. I can look to our teachers and say that we've shared dialogues, formed relationships, and learned lessons from them, and not just the kind that are required to teach us by the state. A few weeks ago, I sat in Miss Burr's classroom during a free period, and she shared with me a valuable lesson. She told me something along the lines of, if you think you know what you like right now, and what you enjoy right now, be ready for all of that to change. And that really stuck with me, because I think many of us as teenagers think we know exactly what we want. Parents, I think you can relate to having a stubborn child who knows exactly what they need. And the reality is that we don't. None of us have any idea what may happen in the next 4 years. Take a look back at 8th grade with me. Think of all you've done since then. Think of how much you've changed. Now imagine another 4 years without the restrictions of parents and teachers and how that might affect us. What I'm trying to say is this: we don't know what is to come. We don't have to know exactly what we're going to do. Let's be real, it's scary. We're all going away, and this is the last time we'll all be together, gathered as one class. So value the little time we have left. Don't worry about what you think you have to do. Just go out and make the most of it. Create new experiences, and find the thing that you are meant to do excellently. Through Christ, we can have trust in Him throughout our journey that we will succeed. When I think of excellence, there's one figure that comes to mind: Michael Scott. I'm just kidding, it's Jesus. And as we turn the page to the next chapter of our lives, we must remember to maintain our spirituality and faith. The Holy Spirit dwells in each of us, and through the Spirit, we can live our lives modeled after Christ. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus states, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." Jesus is telling us that we must live our lives as He did, but we also have to spread His love to all. Regardless of who we become or the places we go, we have to remember to let our light shine with excellence, especially in times of struggle or challenge. Be the one people can look to for help, not the reason people need help. Make people happy, not sad or angry. Be the light that God made you to be, and definitely don't try to snuff that light out. Without trusting in God, we can never really be excellent. It is important to value yourself and take care of your needs, but we must remember to keep our faith in the Lord. If we can do that, then we are truly destined for excellence. Together, we've been learning how to try, fail, and try again in an effort to obtain excellence. Let's take a trip back to sophomore year. It was a hectic year, as I'm sure you all remember. And yes, COVID was a landmark experience in our high school career. But I would like to highlight something a little different, something a little more positive. Looking back into 2020, I see a rookie Mr. Schott teaching Religion 2 to a class of sophomores as they return to school from a 6-month hiatus. And Mr. Schott saw something in us. He saw a spark. Mr. Schott saw a class of destiny, which is what he called it. He told all of us that we were destined for greatness. And he used greatness, but I think the word that he was looking for was excellence. And he was right. He didn't know it at the time, but our class would go on to persevere through your online learning, hybrid learning, and too many COVID cancellations to count. They would go on to win state championships in football and hockey, with the help from underclassmen as well, of course. They would go on to win not one, but 2 state Know Your Faith competitions. And finally, they would graduate Shanley, destined to achieve more, destined to achieve excellence. Mr. Schott, I hope we didn't let you down. I hope you can look at us as we walk across this stage, proud of us and proud of yourself for inspiring us to be great and showing us what we are destined to be. Mr. Schott, from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of my fellow graduates, thank you. Thank you for reminding us who we are meant to become after we leave this great school. The final point I'd like to make is to remember who you are and where you came from. Some of us here will excel far beyond anyone's expectations. And success is good, but we must remember to remain grounded in our faith and our background. As graduates of Shanley, we've received an education different from anyone else. And no, I'm not talking about only using the bathroom 5 times a quarter or Mrs. Sorensen's infamous orals and dailies. At Shanley, we've learned to be an active member in our community. We've learned to face challenges head on. We've learned to accept responsibilities. We've learned to strive for excellence. Don't let any of that go to waste. My fellow graduates, you may not think it now because we're all so excited to get out of here, but you will come to value and appreciate the time you spent here at this school. Although I had to cut my hair a little more often than I wanted to, I wouldn't trade my time here at Shanley for anything. And I hope you all feel the same. In summary, Shanley has given us the tools necessary to become excellent, but it is up to us to be lights of Christ in the world and live out our lives to the best of our ability. The relationships, bonds, and lasting memories we've all made will undoubtedly set us up for success. We need to experiment and explore to find what we are meant to do excellently. If we keep our trust in God, then we are destined for greatness. Finally, we must remember our roots. Be it in our faith or our background, our school has played an undeniable role in shaping us to be superb members of society. My fellow graduates, I truly believe the Shanley High School class of 2023 is undoubtedly very good of its kind, eminently good, and first class. Thank you.